Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am using an AI voice for this video, as I have damaged my voice at the time of recording, so please understand. Today we're taking a spin in one of Enlisted's lesser-known birds, the IAR-80. Now, unless you're a hardcore history buff, you might be thinking, wait, what's an IAR-80? Well, buckle up, because this Romanian fighter's got some tricks up its sleeve. So real quick, bit of background. The IAR-80 was Romania's homegrown fighter during World War II. Kind of a Frankenstein's monster of early war designs, partly French, partly German-influenced, but honestly, it looked slick and flew surprisingly well. Sure, it wasn't winning dogfights with Spitfires or Mustangs, but it held its own over the Eastern Front. Now fast forward to Enlisted, and this thing is actually a pretty fun ride. The IAR-80 doesn't scream meta, but man, it handles like a dream on open maps. It's nimble, it responds fast, and you can dance through the sky like you're painting happy little clouds. Unless there's flak, then it's painful little clouds. Gun-wise, it's rocking twin 20mm cannons and a couple of rifle-caliber machine guns. Not a bomber killer by any means, but if you catch someone flying low or trying to strafe infantry, they're done. And if you're patient and line up your shots, it punches way above its weight. So I took it for a spin on a couple open maps. A lot of farmland, long stretches, barely any buildings, and that's where it shines. You've got visibility, space to climb or dive, and enough time to turn the tables if someone's on your tail. There was this one match. I was flying cover while our team was pushing a point, and I spotted an enemy plane harassing our tanks. Couple rolls, hit the deck, and lined up under him. Boom! Shredded his wing with the 20mm. It's moments like that where the IAR really clicks. It rewards timing and finesse more than brute force. Downside? You're pretty fragile. One good burst from anything with cannons, and you're going down faster than my KD in a city map. So don't get cocky. You're not a juggernaut. You're a mosquito with attitude. So is the IAR-80 worth flying in Enlisted? Yeah, especially if you're tired of the same old Spitfires, BF-109s, and P-47s. It's got style, it's got heart, and it's a great pick for open map support. If you've got the unlock, or just want something off the beaten path, it's worth a shot. Anyway, that's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Maybe even subscribe for more laid-back takes on underdog war machines. Catch you in the next one. Until then, stay sharp, fly low, and watch for flak.
Now, a lot of people keep asking me why don't I take the Stuka dive bomber, because it does get a rear tail gunner. The reason why I don't take the Stuka is because, in all honesty, the AI for the gunners on your planes are just borderline bloody retarded. I'm sorry, but they are. There could be an enemy plane right fucking in front of them, pardon my French, right in front of them, and they will refuse to shoot at them. And it gets to the point where you're just like, are you dumb? I think you're dumb. Is he dumb? Yeah, I think he's dumb. Alright. Okay, that buffalo's back. Gonna hold my angle. Alright, so he's gonna try and cut across. He's gonna try and, yeah, he's cutting across. Shouldn't have done that, mate. Because I know where you are. You know where I am. Right, I'm gonna hit my flaps. Set those for combat. Come back around. And of course he rams me, because that's all he can do. so we've killed. Let me go from the set. Oh, okay. So we've killed a tank, disabled another one.
Der Feind hat den Kontrollpunkt Bravo eingenommen. Kontrollpunkt Charlie ist unter unserer Kontrolle.
Nice. And then what I like to do at about the 1,000-meter mark, go in. Alright. Apparently there's something there. Nice. Got a triple kill. Okay, so we've got a few more ship markers. Let's come back around. I'm being very, very cautious of any enemy fighter pilots. Okay, so we do have, alright, we've got friendlies in the sky. I'm out of bombs, so I'm going to rearm. Nice, nice, nice. We've got friendly armor. So that just means I can just focus on doing some side swipes. Now what I like to do is I like to come around wide. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to rearm. Now most fighter pilots would immediately divert back. I'm not. I'm going to come in wide because if you look at the map, you can see the directional arrow of where they come in, and I like to come at them sideways. The reason why is you're more guaranteed to harvest more bullets, more meat per swipe. So I'll come in, drop the 250 kilos, and then save the 250 for something a little bit bigger. Oh no, it was a power plane. Okay, cool. So it was a friendly. It's not. Alright, so you see what I'm saying now? I'm going to come in this way. I'm not seeing anything in the way of... So I dropped 2.
Kontrollpunkt Alpha ist verloren.
Ich werde dich kriegen!
Nice. Got an Stargate is kriegen. Nice.
Oh, du entkommst mir nicht!
That's another tank down. Apparently they bailed. I've got cannon rounds, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a couple of strafe runs. Mainly it's just to annoy them. I like to do this twice, 2 swipes.
Kontrollpunkt Bravo ist unter unserer Kontrolle.
Yeah. And all you gotta do really is just pay attention to any tracer rounds from the machine guns to the tanks, things of that nature. Because clearly infantry don't know how to mark targets. Shame, it would be nice if they did. I'm gonna go have a quick drink. Much better. It really would be a lot better. Okay. The kill feed is something you should also really be paying attention to. Armory number 1, to me, seems like he's definitely a, okay, so we've got targets. Are they friendly? I didn't hear anything about, they appear to be friendly. Last run I did, I shot down all the bombers, and that really upset. See, this is what normal most players do. Immediately go back and come right back in.
Der
With
Feind hat den Kontrollpunkt Alpha erobert.
not really paying attention, if that makes sense. Alright. So I dropped 150 kilo. So I got another 50 and a 250 on me. Right, where these red dots are, I'm going to do a quick spray. Drop those.
Stirb, du verdammter
Okay,
Schaffer!
there is a tank there. So what I'm going to do... Okay, so we've got an assist score on that, which means the tank's dead. Got to re-establish control of the plane. The plane... It is... People say that this plane is a bit overpowered. I do not agree. The plane has a... Oh, it's still there. The plane has an extremely hard time maintaining flight level characteristics. What I mean by that, as you can see, I'm struggling.
Verstecken hat keinen Zweck!
I'm having a hard time keeping the plane level after I begin a strafe.
Wir haben den
And of course people would say, well,
Kontrollpunkt
just
erobert.
activate your air brake. Okay, cool. I've just done that, okay? My air brake is now on. I am bleeding speed way too fast. Of course, they don't know how to mark. And I've asked in chat multiple times, please mark the tanks. Fuck's sake. I can't help them if they don't mark the tanks.
Der Feind hat den Kontrollpunkt Charlie eingenommen.
And I'm trying to be nice. I really am. It's simple logic. If they don't mark, CAS cannot help you. Close air support can... Thank you! Right, now I know where he's at. Gonna keep my nose up a bit. Now down.
Endlich, ihr
Dropped those a little bit too late, but we did get him. Okay, gonna do a little sprinkle spray at Bravo. Like that.
Der Kontrollpunkt Bravo ist verloren.
That's what I call a sprinkle spray, where you just, as you're coming down a nosedive, you just blanket the area. You pick off a straggler or two, maybe someone trying to set, especially like engineers trying to set up AA guns. Alright, they're asking me to make a run at Charlie. So I'm gonna, again, I'm judging my air distance, that 2,000 feet area. I put my nose down at about 15, not yet, not yet. I'm leveling off. Now I'll put my nose down. Give the place a little sprinkle. With it being a building, drop some bombs. Nice, got a double kill. Come back around, because now I'm behind them. Again, as you can see, fighting a lot with the plane as you come back around, because it's like the tail on this plane, the ailerons in the rear just are not efficient enough to keep the tail. Oh, okay, there's a vehicle out there. I can just see the machine gun strafe. They want me to go do a flyover at A. Now, what I like to do sometimes is just do a straight up inversion where you. Now I'm going to bleed off a lot of speed. There we go. It's called a turned jackknife, where you tap your Q key to turn your nose like so. On your you turn your tail. Bravo is supposed to be our spawn, and we're losing it a lot. Okay, so I did a spread bomb there, mostly to slow down any push, because most soldiers, they see bombs, they're smart enough, if they see bombs coming down like that, they stop their advance. No hits there. I've still got some cannon rounds, so I'm surprised they don't have any engineers. Okay, enemy fighter in the sky. Let's see. I see him, I see him, I see him. He's going inverted. He's right in front of me. Say it again, fighting with the tail control. Got him. And down he goes. Alright, I'm out of cannons. Sky's clear. Rearming. Wasted the last of my 20 mils on that I-153. Had rockets, so he needed to go. So he's got at least a 2-unit respawn before he comes back. Now, what I did was I waited for him, and he immediately went inverted. He immediately came along, nosed up, went inverted, bled off all of his speed in hopes that he'd regain it on his dive, and he would have. He absolutely would have. However, finger in the air. Alright, so the tank's trying to be smart. By hiding on the opposite side of the building. But we did get a hit. Okay, we knocked out his engine. That was a good bomb. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Wir haben den Kontrollpunkt Alpha verloren.
Okay, so I've dropped both bombs over at Charlie. Alright. That's his fuel tanks out. Doesn't mean he's not gonna still have his guns up. No, 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 no. Almost pancaked.
Wir haben Bravo erobert.
Tight game, tight game. Alright.
Wir haben den Kontrollpunkt Alpha erobert.
He's smart because he's not shooting. Alright, so I'm gonna rearm. The tank's got no fuel tanks and the engine's out, so he's probably repairing it. If they value the tank, he's repairing it.
Der Feind hat den Kontrollpunkt
So I'm gonna brake left.
erobert.
Oh, sorry, brake right after rearming. There we go. Fight the nose. Again, as you can see, the plane suffers from a lot of... and this is a fully upgraded plane to level 3. But it still suffers from tail rotor control. Well, tail control, I should say, not rotor control. It's not a helicopter. Okay. One here, two there. Nothing. Okay. We've still got cannons. Okay. Found it. T-70. Just outside Bravo, just ahead of it. I see the straight. I see it. How did those rounds not penetrate? I don't know. So he rolled forward. Thank you. And I'm on his rear, so again, fighting with the plane. Burst. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Another plane, another tank. I've only, I don't have enough cannons.
Der Feind hat den Kontrollpunkt Bravo eingenommen.
Shoot. Overcommitted on that tank. I'm gonna come back around and get him. Come on, come on, come on, come on. They've had quite a few players on their team drop out. Yeah, Armory's definitely seal clubbing. I'm sorry, if your KDR is like that good and that high, after a certain amount in the game should just kick you and tell you to stop seal clubbing. Looks good. Okay, he's tracked, he's going nowhere. Nice. That T-70's gone. Nice. Still got machine gun cannons around, so I'm gonna stick around to check the skies. Sky's clear. In fact, we've got friendly bombers. He's marking. They are marking. Thank you. Short burst. Short burst. Seagulls are out, which means the tide's in. Again, I'm fighting this plane. I am seriously fighting the controls of this plane, as you can see. Okay, so even at 300, flaps, the combat flaps won't cause issues. Alright. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, hang on. Looks like their enemy plane pancaked. Might double check to make sure. $70 would be enough. They've got an anti-tank gun. I ain't having that. Cannons are out. RTB. How they're saying that 20 mils can't get through a fucking T-70? Of course they can. 20 mils can go right through a T-70. Even more so in the rear. Rear, top, where I'm at, and the angles that I'm attacking from should go right through those T-70s, but no. Gaijin, and they're Russian, and they're Soviet biased. Okay, so I've dropped both my two little 50 kilo.
Still English.
English, okay. Almost. Honestly, the phrase he should be saying is "Der dich nicht," which means definitely not you. We tried. Apparently I killed 10 enemy tanks and I just got the Steam the Steam achievement. Well, we'll find out at the end of the screen. There we go. Fun battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it.